into daily tools, what should schools be teaching students now? Prompt writing, AI skepticism, coding, or something else entirely? Well, what schools should not be teaching is that AI is evil. Schools should not be teaching that AI is cheating, because AI is going to be like the internet. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be this ubiquitous, just part of the fabric of what we do. It's going to be everywhere. It's going to be in everything we do. So given that, I think the most important things to teach students right now, in a lot of ways, have nothing to do with AI. It's things like critical thinking. It's things like, responsible use of tools like AI, right? You can use tools for cheating. You can also use the internet for cheating. You can also, there's all sorts of things you can use for cheating, right? I used to have a language class when I was in high school where the teacher, the vocabulary tests counted 4 times what the comprehension tests counted. And so I did the math in my head, and so did my little friends and I. And we understood that if we got the vocabulary tests perfect or even decently well, we could fail the comprehension tests and still get like a B. And so when it was vocabulary day, we would have the 20 words written on our hand in really little ink. So you can cheat like that too, right? There's all sorts of ways to cheat. Working with students to understand, hey, here's what AI makes possible. Working with students to do things like, why don't you make some stuff with AI and then come in and share with the class what you created and what your process was to get there. Doing things like, hey, this week we're going to be writing an essay in class on pads with pencils. We're going to be doing the work in class, and then next week we're going to be creating essays with AI. And then the following week we're going to talk about it. What was the experience like writing it by hand? What was the experience like creating it with AI? Which one was better? Maybe the third week we'll do a hybrid where we'll start out with a draft in pencil. We'll take a picture of that. We'll upload that to ChatGPT and marvel at the fact that it can read all of our crappy handwriting. And then we'll see if we can amplify the ideas that we wrote on paper with these AI tools, right? It should teach them how to learn. When all knowledge is available, it's a skill to narrow it down. Yeah.